What's up, SNA Assassinators? This is Super Ninja Austin back here with another video. And yes, my nephew's going to be featured on this video. Mighty Birdie here, right on my head. But we're going to be talking about WWE SmackDown tonight and tell how pretty average it was. And I mean in a good way. Trey, you
did that.
You're the one that was on Uncle SNA's head. Come on. Enough. Okay. I need to tell them what exactly went down. Okay, Assassinator. We're gonna be talking about what exactly went down. We had a pretty decent main event. We got a really good singles match between Master of El Idolo taking on Carmelo Hayes. We got which that was really great. Hopefully we see more matches in the horizon. It was like how we expected it to happen. Even though one of them, I'm not sure if they lost credibility, but I'll say no. Anyways, I'm not sure if they lost any credibilities, but let's hope that they'll gain the win on the rematch. Like just to show that they're legitimately a single star. Yeah, that's here. Yeah, okay. But we're gonna get into the show. We're gonna be talking about what like they showed a vignette of Cody Rhodes, like getting into the brawl with the Bloodline, which they took out, unfortunately, the Viper Randy Orton. But let's get into the beginning of the show, which I believe let's start off with Cody Rhodes entering the ring. This is where he told the Omaha fellow and his cousins, the Tongans and Jacob Fatu.
I was
here. Come on, Trey. Seriously, I gotta continue this. But anyway, this is where we got Cody Rhodes to say, like I found Randy Orton not only just a friend, like for 15 years, but also a mentor. What's that like family? Like in you Solo, you and your family, well, they're not assaulted, but I'll say you harmed my family, and now I have no choice but to get some revenge from you. Revenge from my boy Randy Orton. This is where then fans start booing Solo when he mentioned his name. When he said that's where then Cody Rhodes then continue with all of a sudden. He did what did he say? Like, and then this where then he's like the very cute nickname, sarcastically, to Soul Sikoa. This is where he was like, yeah, that's a very cute nickname. You call yourself the Tribal Chief. And what else he said on that promo in a row? It was okay. And then this is where they said, like, and now Soul Sikoa, this is where they start booing again. It was like, yeah, I said, like, you are not ready for a main event push. Like, so why else you need a shot at this WWE title? And this is where then Cody Rhodes then did the shrug emojis, like, yeah, like, you know that this is that's what makes you a big deal. That's what makes you a big time superstar here. That's what's going to confirm that you're going to be an actual Tribal Chief. Like and then this was like in about over a year ago on my first attempt to dethrone your cousin that's formerly the Tribal Chief in your eyes. Like you actually cost me my shot at the WWE Championship, like at WrestleMania 39, and that's the exact same. And this is the exact same title that's around my left arm, like that we're gonna be competing for in the next 2 weeks, like in the main event of SummerSlam. Like so, like everything you do, like you're trying to erase poor Tom, like, and as an enforcer, and that's a pretty cool, cute nickname. And instead, become the Tribal Chief, like when I finally become the WWE Champion. And how did that feel? Like you still standing here in this very right. Like he's like, how does it make you react when I'm still here, still standing, and still your champion? Like, and you are still not ready. And then before he can even finish his sentence, this is where we got this is where that's where Austin Theory and Grayson Waller came out. They're like, oh, look at this goober, like Yeah, and it's your favorite championship hero, Cody Rhodes. Like, and then this is where then this is where then Austin Theory then continues saying like, Cody, you guys are talking about the bloodline and stuff, but because of you, Jacob, thanks to you, Mr. Rose, Jacob Fatu attacked me, like the bloodline attacked me last week when I was unsuccessful against DIY, like. And then this is where Grace Waller pointed out, saying like, "Hey, look at your cheek." And this is where it's swollen. It's all thanks to you. Like, we're making the bloodline come out here and do such wild and insult and assaulting acts and. And I was thinking to myself, like, yeah, you're blaming Cody Rhodes here, but who was the one that left you behind while Jacob Fatu was doing this to you, Austin? And yeah, and they're continuing to build things up to their potential split, which I think it's probably going to be, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like more likely they're going to be splitting up like anytime right after the biggest party of the summer. Even if they do it like 2 weeks afterwards. But let's continue. This is where Cody Rhodes was like. And he's like, yo, like, you're talking about Jacob Fatu super kick you right into your right side of your cheek. Like, are you sure that wasn't from Grayson Waller knee striking you during y'all's match for the tag titles that you lost the week prior to Tommaso and Johnny? This is where Grayson Waller's like the only reason why they got attacked last week, and that's because of you, Cody Rhodes. I was like, are you really going to use Cody Rhodes as a scapegoat to convince Austin Theory that it was not his fault at all? Like, and it's all Cody's. Like, thanks to that with the this beige color shirt, dress shirt, I guess you could say, with the skinny cargo pants. This is where he's like yeah, like, and you're talking, and it was also your fault when your hero, your mentor, your best friend, the Viper himself, Randy Orton, got attacked and got put right back on the shelf. And this is where Cody Rhodes like, really, you're gonna blame me? And yeah, he's like, yeah, like you're the reason why he got hurt last week by the bloodline, just like my boy Austin. And this is where Austin Theory then continues like, hey, like, and another thing, like what true friend would let him get beaten up by enemies that he made, enemies that he made, like, all because he wanted to finish his story. And this is where then Cody Rhodes kicks Grayson Waller right in the gut. This is where he sends him right to the right side. This is where he did the same to. Oh no, like the left side, the Grayson Waller, which he went to the bottom left side turnbuckle. This is where he started kicking him in the gut, started hitting some right hands, putting him in the upper right. Then where he started booting him right in the gut and started going stomping on him until Austin Theory turned him around, started hitting some punches on him. This is where they started double teaming on him until he went right onto the ringside area. This is where they thought they had him outnumbered until Terrence Crawford, that was in attendance at tonight's Friday Night SmackDown, gave him a steel chair. This is where he's like, go in there and teach him, show them who exactly they're messing with. Like, you're the champ, right? And this is where Cody Rhodes like, absolutely I am. And then this is where he hits Grayson Waller right in the gut first. Then he hit the back first, which I believe Grayson Waller was just working. Yeah, well, I mean, except for the back part, like, he really got hit hard, but he was waiting for him at the same time, like, because most of the stuff that's in WWE is scripted and predetermined. But anyway, this is where we got Cody Rhodes and threw the chair on the Austin Theory's way. This is where he hit a disaster kick, which he kicked on the chair, hit him face first with the steel chair, looking like a Cody. What's that? A disaster kick version of the Van Daminator. This is where then he sent him packing and went right into the. It went right up on the stage in the upper in the left side. This is where Cody Rhodes was like, yeah, like you want to say all this and that about me, like. It's all my fault that Randy Orton's not here tonight, and then it's my fault that you guys cannot be good friends and whatnot. Like I'm gonna show you tonight, but and this is where then he also challenged him in a tag team match. Like, you'll be them two against him and a mystery partner of his choosing. I was like, too bad Randy Orton's not gonna be here because he could be a perfect partner, but we're gonna figure that out later on tonight. And let's just say, like, it's somebody that we would have expected if they didn't had any if they didn't had some like what's that person what's that like if they had a family emergency at the time, even though like they're recovering like slowly but surely, and I want to give a congrats to them and they'll and show my happiness, I guess you could say, like for their sick relative to find that's finally recovering, like and yeah. But anyways, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts on this future match, which I'll give it the second place spot, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why when I start talking about the main event later on. But the opener, I have to give it number one. Definitely a show stealer of the night, and it was none other than Carmelo Hayes and Andrade, which Andrade was getting ready, getting the lineup like to his special barber, just where then. And this is where then Carmelo Hayes was like, yeah, like no crowd chants are gonna be saying El Idolo. Like they like Andrade, and this is what he said. It sent him a message when he said he's like, it's gonna be you and me, like two hoopers, like world's gonna be watching, like hard in the paint. And he's like, we're gonna see who's gonna be winning this contest and who's the better man in the alpha male of the mid card division. Well, he didn't say mid card, but you get what I'm trying to say. But anyway, this is where Carmelo Hayes then say like, yeah, it's not gonna be you, the not idiot. I'm about to sound like Drew McIntyre. Sorry if it's dark in here, but he wants to try this glow in the dark little what's that hologram? I guess you could say. But anyways. This is where they got Carmelo Hayes like, they're not gonna chant El Idolo. They're gonna be saying HIM him or something like that. But let me know right down in the comment section right down below about that. Birdie Bird, can you turn back the light on? Yes. Thank you so much. But anyways, this is where we do get the match. And yeah, this match definitely was the totally the number one best match of the night. With them fighting like if they were in some kind of a mid card, at least a mid card championship feud, rather than Logan Paul and LA Knight. This is where Uncle Super Ninja Austin's doing his podcast right now. I'll do it later on, I promise you. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, Assassinators. Yeah, we're gonna start off with Andrade and Oh no! Before we get into Matt, this is where we got Nick Aldis was like, you got to find a partner ASAP before the end of the night, or it's gonna be a 2-on-1. And this word then, or Nick Aldis was like, I don't think it was a wise idea for you to call out the bloodline, and then instead it was Grayson Waller and Austin Theory that came out, which I've totally forgot to tell you guys. Like they just came out uninvited because Cody Rhodes did not mention them by name, even though they kind of had sensed why they came out there because Jacob Fatu attacked Austin Theory, and of course they're going to blame Cody Rhodes for it because he's the babyface that made enemies of the new bloodline. So why not? But anyway, just where we got Nick Aldis was like, it's not Smart's idea. Like you don't have no backup like Randy or Kevin. This is where Cody Rhodes was like, I had to make a statement out there because nobody. Because if I didn't do anything about it, they'll be like, if I'm not gonna step up to them, like they're gonna think they're gonna run the whole SmackDown roster, and the only thing that's the finishing touches is become the WWE Championship and stuff like that. He's like, I gotta make it known that none of them are ready to carry such not a burden, but they carry such you can carry such a huge task, I should say. Yeah, let me rephrase that. And that's where then Nick was like, yeah, I know that, but now I'm gonna put you in the tag team match. You better find a partner at the end of the night, or it will be a 2-on-1 handicap match. Luckily, that did not happen, because he revealed himself before they even got into the squared circle. But we're gonna get into that later on. But for now, we're gonna talk about possibly the best contest of the night, which it started off with them grappling until Andrade put Carmelo in the headlock, but he instantly threw him right to the right side. Andrade hit a shoulder tackle. Then he hit a swift kick right in his head. This is where he went to the right side. Carmelo Hayes then ducks, leapfrogs, like when Andrade going to the right side next. This is where then he tried to go for see Carmelo Hayes what running attack move he's doing, but he bowed his head before he can even do anything. But this is where he goes for a backflip dodge, and this is where we got Carmelo Hayes went to the right side, hit a flying head scissor, but this is where Andrade did the kip up right back up. This is where he tried to go for a body drop when Carmelo Hayes tried to run up to him. I thought it was a big mistake, but Carmelo Hayes knew exactly what he was doing. He tricked he tricked Andrade to go for what's that sunset flip roll up, which is the most devastating move in all pro wrestling. This is where we got Carmelo Hayes and grab onto Andrade. This is where then he looked like about to go for a Boston Crab, but this is where we got him throwing him right to the lower right side. And I think he's from Boston, or was he from another city in Massachusetts? Either way, like it's close enough. Like with him hitting the Boston Crab, that makes sense. But anyway, this is where we got Andrade then go for a kip up. This is where then he was like this kid, like I gotta admit, he does have talent, and he does know how to he knows how to keep up with a